going? Oh, hello. All right. Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This was a trip on Sunday. Sunday is usually family day in the Philippines. Families will go out, do different things. This was also Father's Day, and for me and a number of friends, it was a combination Father's Day and birthday for a Filipino father, and we were here helping to celebrate. I was a little bit surprised at how few people were out at this beach on Mactan Island, Marigundan, I believe. We have entered our wet season, our rainy season, with southwest monsoon coming in about a little over a week ago, I believe, officially. So the winds from the northeast and east changed to coming from the southwest primarily for several months, and they call it the rainy season. What does that mean? It doesn't mean that, when you hear monsoon, I always thought that meant that it rains a lot and rains almost every day. Well, not the case here in the Philippines. It means that we get more rain in these months. We have a few more, but oftentimes my experience in 5 or 6 years is that it will rain for 20, 30, 40 minutes, and then you're clear the rest of the day. Not necessarily clear, there might be clouds, but it may or may not rain again that day. So you can go about your plans, and rain usually doesn't slow too many things down. We did get some heavy rain a couple of days ago that flooded some streets in Mandawi. Lots of friendly people having with their families out here. I'm going to walk around this beach area, point out some things, and anyway, come along for the ride. Anyway, this Filipino beach area costs. You can rent day use, you can rent some night use times. I think the day use is like 8 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon. 100, they range anywhere from 50 pesos, about $1 for that time period, up to, this one was 100 pesos per person. And I think we had around 20 people at this birthday. Now, if you rent a cottage, basically a roof over with some chairs and tables, if you rent that cottage, the one that was rented for this birthday, this occasion, was 2,500 pesos, about 50 US dollars. That included 15 people free. So if we had 20 people, then I think my partner paid the extra. Of course, the family members paid in the different varying amounts for the birthday as well. If you wanted a karaoke machine, that costs 1,500 at this particular place. Some places more, some places a little less. In most cases, you bring your own food and drink. Some places they have places you can buy, but in this case, my partner, I think, bought a Lechon, a roasted pig, for I think between 6,000 and 7,000. In fact, they delivered it. We brought it over in a car, and that was part of the feast. There was fish and shrimp and a number of other pancit, of course, a lot of people's favorite, pancit. Lots to eat. I'll show you the dinner table a little bit later. But this is not, Mactan, and this part of Cebu Island does not have natural white sand beaches, but it's not a bad beach. Once you walk out a ways, I found a lot of fairly large rocks out there to climb over. And it remains quite shallow, quite a ways out there. There is a pier. We're going to walk over. You can see over there in the distance that is a bit of a pier over there. They have banka boats that leave off of that pier. There are a number of piers on Mactan Island and up and down Cebu Island. You can rent out these little kayaks. And I saw some banana boat riders go by a little earlier, so that is something you can rent out as well. Let's get further down here. Yeah, it's quite amazing. Some of these kids, they're like fish. They grow up near the water, and they almost swim like fish. The sea is their playground. I also meet a lot of Filipinos who live close to the sea who don't know how to swim. They never learned about it. Never learned how to swim, and a little bit afraid of the water. So I think they're, in the case of a couple of people I know, their parents told them, "Oh no, it's dangerous. Don't go to the sea," because they're afraid they're going to drown. So from very early on in their life, they've got this fear of the sea. Anyway, these are some of the banka boats, the outrigger boats you can rent. One guy up here, I asked him how much to go island hopping. I think he quoted me 3,000.
Hello. Where do you go with your boat?
Island.
Island hopping?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How much do you have? How much?
3,500.
3,500?
Yeah.
For all day?
All day.
Yeah.
All day, okay. All right, I have friends. Friends down there. I will tell them about. Okay, very good. Hello.
So in fact, which is real standard, I think, 3,500 for a day of island hopping. And there's quite a number of islands off there. You can stop and cook food. You make arrangements. Some of them will bring the food, cook it for you. Make sure all those kind of details are known ahead of time, because a lot of these little islands, some of them have resorts, places you can buy food, but I'm not sure if all of them do. So be sure to get into the details. If you're going to hire a boat for a group of people, how many people do you get? Or do they supply the food and cook it? Do you have to bring your own? Do you have to buy it where you're going? Make sure you understand the details, what hours you're going to run. And this pier out here, these guys, I'm going to talk to them.
Are you delivering? Is this going to the island?
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Oh, this is. No. This pop soda.
Soda?
With this here, juicy lemon.
Yeah.
Where do you deliver it? To the island?
So of course that was the answer. They deliver their products, everything on the islands, these small islands, comes by boat, and they deliver. One boat was there. All they did was, there was kind of like a speedboat with a motor on the back. And oops, looks like apparently I slept there. There was a kind of a relatively small speedboat. All he did was deliver gasoline to the island. For the pump boats, whatever else, the motorboats, the motorbikes, whatever else they use it for. And all these covered areas, they are called cottages, and you can rent them, some quite small, for a small group.
Am I okay?
You just slipped.
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm okay. Everybody else was crazy.
I get along well with Filipinos, and you can too. If you're friendly, they will be friendly. You as a foreigner, they don't know who you are. They don't know if you're good or bad or indifferent. And so if you're friendly, you break that defense. You do a little diplomatic mission for other expats, other foreigners, tourists, and it makes your life better. It makes your day better, being friendly. For most people, some people, I guess, they get up grumpy and they want to just grow in that direction as the day goes by. But I say hello to so many people, and it doesn't matter who it is. Almost everybody will stop and take time to say hello, good afternoon, good evening, and take some personal interest. These are the smaller cottages here that you can rent out. Not sure what they get for them. 1,000, 1,500, something like that. They're the karaoke machines.
Karaoke. All right. All right. More karaoke.
And I've been to beaches, these kind of places where you've got 5 or 6 karaoke machines set right up, almost right next to each other. Each cottage has their own, and they're singing their own songs, and nobody cares. Everybody's having a good time, and that's what it's all about. Filipinos they know how to take time to live life, to enjoy life, and hopefully, instead of the foreigners who come here, hopefully you embrace part of that culture instead of getting stressed out over it. And before anybody mentions, hey, they're not wearing masks, they're not social distancing, most of these cottages, they're all family members. They all live, a couple people entertaining with their guitars and singing for a few tips, I guess. And they all live in tight quarters, most of them. So they're they're in their homes, and people are not social distancing in their homes, believe me. Now, we brought a friend along on this, and he's a bit of a singer. I'm gonna give you a little bit of his singing, close this off. Anyway, thanks for coming along. We rented that one right there. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time.
I don't like shrimp. I'm allergic to it.